Hello and welcome to Fatplants.net. Today we're going to be going over the one-stop search function of the Fatplants.net site and how to utilize the section. This part of the Fatplants.net site has been created to where you're able to get a lot of different information about the genes you're looking for in one succinct place. Right off the bat, we can see different ways of searching for specific genes where you're able to use the gene name, UniProt ID, or if you select this toggle over here, you're able to use the BLAST sequence data to input your own sequence about a gene that you're looking for. Aside from this, you must select Arabidopsis versus soybean for the type of plant, and once you have those inputs, you're able to hit search and gather some information. For this example, we're going to be using farnesyl diphosphate synthesis 1. Your first thing you're directed to is the summary page. The summary page is a lot of high-level information about the gene itself, including a picture of the gene that you can take a screenshot of, specific details about the gene off to the right-hand side, and then the sequence of the gene down here at the bottom. You're able to hit the copy sequence button in order to copy the gene to your clipboard to be able to paste elsewhere. If you hit the arrow next to summary, you're taken to the structure part of the one-stop shop search. The structure page searches our database to see if there are any matching structures to what was input. We do that by using our lab in-house similar structure finding algorithm to find these structures. Once that algorithm runs, you are presented with some data that is the protein databank ID, the protein databank number, chain, expected value or difference between this and the other results, bit score, which is also a difference between this and other results algorithm, positive identities, PBD from to, which is basically how the input structure can be aligned. You can see here the structure is aligned from 1 to 338, meaning that all of those structures are aligned. Sequence from to, which is similar to the PDB from to, but it's also showing you the sequence instead of the structure alignment. And then a 3D viewer, which gives you a preview of the gene itself. The next arrow sends you to the BLAST tool. Basically, this uses the basic alignment search tool algorithm to compare similarities between sequences instead of those structures like we had on the structures page. If you hit a drop down, you get some general information about how closely the sequences compare to one another. A lot of this information is a core BLAST data such as bit score, expected value, the specific method that is used to bring you this data, identities, positives, and gaps. If you're looking for more customizable data in regards to BLAST function, you should absolutely shoot a look at our BLAST section of the tools function on this site. The final section is the pathway diagram section. It has a basic showing of the steps of the pathway in a series of interconnected molecular events. There are a few tools that you're able to use on this webpage. Starting in the top right, you can click this portrait to see if any illustrations are present. This icon means that you can download this module, and compass is a diagram key if you're seeking any specific information about how the connections actually work. You can see here that the squares translate to transition/process, and that is present right here. Off to the right, there is another tools pane with some cool functions associated with it. First off, you can see the color of the diagrams, analysis, or interactions to be more of your liking and change those to however you would like. Below that, you have the interactor layer overlay section where you're shown some of the protein-protein interactions or protein-to-chemical interaction data. If you'd like, you can add your own custom resource as well, or you can use one of the ones that are pre-added by us and the Fatplants.net team. If you're looking for some more customizable and in-depth data, I would highly encourage you to go seek the Tool Pathway Viewer page under the Tools menu as well. That concludes the one-stop search function of the Fatplants.net site. I hope you have a better understanding of how to utilize the one-stop search function of the site and hope you have a great rest of your day.